Hey everyone, so what you are looking at here is my new Polish underfolder in 7.62 by 39, built by NEG, or Never Enough Guns. They're a small manufacturer of mostly AK pattern rifles that primarily sells through Gunbroker. I'll leave a link below. You can check out their website. They have some cool stuff, guys. This AK is exceptional quality, and we're going to go over that right now. So this, again, is a Polish underfolder. This is an all-numbers matching build. It's built on a US-made receiver. It features the original Polish cold hammer forged chrome line barrel, which is really rare to see. Usually you see people build them with US barrels, so this is a treat. They're much nicer barrels than US barrels, primarily due to how soft and they don't last as long the US barrels do, and it's cool to have the original Polish barrel, especially for me because I like the collecting aspect of AKs, and that's primarily what I got this one for, but it would make a really good backpacking gun. Again, all numbers matching. Fit and finish is absolutely perfect. The rivets are beautiful. It's all correct to the period of the gun. All the parts date around 1983. It's pretty much a Polish AK. You can't get much better than this. Sights on it, not canted whatsoever. From what I've seen, I've been able to shoot it at the maximum of 25 yards. Currently, I haven't been able to make it to an outdoor range, but at 25 yards freestanding with just surplus ammo, managed to get about an inch and a quarter groups, and I'm sure with any sort of scope, it would probably tighten up, and from a bench, it would probably tighten up to probably close to one whole group if I really concentrated. I haven't put a whole lot of ammo through this yet, just because I haven't been able to, but I really want to do a video on this because I know it's going to be good. And it's just a sweet gun, and I'm really excited to do a video on this. We'll start from the back and work our way up. The underfolder, a little wiggly, but it fits nice. Most people don't like the underfolders because you don't get much of a cheek weld, and what you do get kind of bruises your chin up a little bit, so I'll probably wrap the right and left side with paracord or something like that. When folded, you can flip the safety on and off, which is cool. This is a Polish underfolding stock. I don't know if they make any US ones, but this is the Polish one, the original one with the gun. Folds nice. A lot of times the button for underfolders is really hard to push. This one's smooth, easy to do. Working our way up, dust cover fits great. The safety moves on and off with ease, no issues at all. A lot of times you'll see with AKs they're just really rough and you kind of have to bend them a little bit to get them to work right. Pistol grip, I believe, is an original Polish Bakelite pistol grip. If it's a US made Bakelite pistol grip, I don't know if they make them or not, but it's definitely Bakelite, and it's gorgeous looking. I love the look of Bakelite. Usually there's not one the same as the other, and it's just really good to look at. It also has the grip reinforcement plate, which is correct for underfolders and usually side folders too. You want that because it helps reinforce in the receiver from any sort of bending, and it just helps it out a little bit. Pistol grip fits really good. The trigger is a Tapco G2, came modified out of the box and it has a trigger job out of the box. It also has I believe the Tapco retaining plate. It might be a Krebs custom retaining plate, but if you know anything about AKs, on the inside they have a small shepherd's hook which holds the pins in place, and this is a plate that goes in there and replaces it, and it's a much better system. And I actually put it in all my AKs, the ones that I can anyways, and it's really nice. The trigger's really great. It breaks about 4 pounds, smooth, crisp, light break, really short reset. And this is also the first AK I've ever had where I didn't actually have to do a trigger job or an action job out of the box, and I was so happy because it's built right and it's smooth. It features the correct Polish domed magazine release. For those of you who don't know, Polish rifles had a domed magazine release. I'll roll in a picture. Normally AKs have the squared off, more rough magazine release. I like this one because it's a lot smoother and you're not going to get any weird cuts or anything on your hand off of it. No sharp edges on this gun either too. I've seen a couple other underfolders I've handled where the edges of the stock are just really sharp. This one doesn't seem to be like that. It is Polish of origin, and their rifles did have a little higher quality to them. This is the magazine it came with. I'm not sure country of origin. I know it's not Polish. I believe it's Chinese magazines, which is good. This made in China is good. They didn't have ribs most of the time, but it's a little tricky. There's no marks on it, so I'm not quite sure, but it's smooth. It feeds reliably, and it's smooth, and it fits really good in the gun. At first, this gun was a little tight when it came to the magazines, but I just took this magazine in and out probably a couple hundred times, and it worked itself in with a little bit of frog lube in it. Now it's really smooth, and it fits really well with just about any AK mag I've tried in it. Like the Bulgarian polymer magazines fit really well, and I have mostly those and some steel mags I've tried. Haven't tried the Magpul or Tapco or anything like that, but I'm sure they would fit fine. Don't see why they wouldn't. Action on the gun is really smooth, especially after I shot some rounds through it. It really smoothed out. Again, this is the only AK I've ever had where I didn't have to do an action job, because in the gun, the action doesn't lock back at all. It's just all smooth, so you don't have to worry about it hanging up anytime. The receiver is a US U-Bank receiver, and it's marked Vector Arms, but it's not a Vector Arms gun. I believe it was probably used off of another gun that was probably just crap, and they just took all the rivets out and reused the receiver. And the receiver is really nice. It seems to be heat treated properly. It has the X and Y receiver dimples. It has the dimples under the safety. It has everything. It has the magazine dimples. It's pretty much perfect. Heat treated seems fine. All the holes seem tough. All the pins fit flush. All the rivets are pretty much perfect, and it's one of the best riveted guns I've ever seen. Really well made. Magazines fit tight. And the finish is a black nitrite coating, which is probably one of the better finishes you can get on any gun. Normally these would be more of a painted on finish, which rubs off pretty easily, and if you shoot a lot of corrosive ammo, it can kind of mess with the metal on the gun. You don't want that. So this is going to help a lot with shooting corrosive ammo through it. With the chrome line barrel too, that helps a lot. Whole gun comes apart really nice, really clean, really nice. When I got the gun, it was immaculate. Like it looked like they spent days cleaning the thing. It was so perfect. It was weird. I've never seen a gun come out of the box that was so clean and so nice. And it really showed. I wish I took pictures of it, because now it's all shot and dirty, and it's kind of rubbed down a little bit. But out of the box gun was really nice. I've had AKs in the past that just came out of the box. One in particular just looked like metal shavings on the inside, and they didn't Duracoat it right, so they used Duracoat instead of this wonderful black nitrite finish, and it was just nasty. So this one is a huge improvement over one of the last AKs I bought. And I do have a couple other AKs. I judge all AKs off of the Arsenal series of guns. I do have an Arsenal SGL-21, which is a Russian gun in origin, and this, I'd say, tops that, especially out of the box. I did have to do some work on it out of the box to get it real smooth and clean. The Arsenals are wonderful guns, and in fact, there is one big con about this gun, is that it's not a production rifle, sadly, so this is kind of a one-of-a-kind type thing, and they build guns, I think, when they get good parts kits, and they build really good collector quality guns is what I've seen, and a lot of the guns would be really nice in any sort of AK collector's safe. This is what I bought this one for. I wanted a Polish rifle, and I wanted an underfolder too, so this one was just perfect, and it's all correct, and I love it. Of course, I really like the Tacticool AKs too. I have my Arsenal is actually set up like a fighting rifle, and it works, and it's a really nice gun. But this one's just a step above the Arsenals, I think. Even the SLRs that I've handled, and it's just a little bit nicer of a gun. And you'll probably see that with all of their NEG's AKs, and it's really good to see. I like their meticulous attention to detail, from getting all the parts matching and stuff like that. They have a couple cool guns for sale right now that I kind of want really bad, but I can't. So, anyway, moving up, fit and finish really good. Again, with the gas tube, the hand guards fit really good, no wiggle. The lower hand guards are really, really tight. It's hard to get off. The cleaning rod seems good. Don't really use them, but it's good to have one. Sights, again, aren't canted. It has a Tapco slant muzzle brake at the end, and it is finished with the gun, so it won't have that weird Tapco look to it. It looks like it's part of the gun. I know a couple people, when they put on, they'll finish the gun and then put the US parts on, like the Tapco muzzle brake, and even the trigger, it looks like it's been black nitrited, so the gun just matches. It's not pieced out. I know sometimes they'll only finish certain good parts, or the parts that need to be refinished, but this one's been completely refinished, even down to some of the pins, and it's just awesome. The finish is great. Even on the safety selector with the finish, you don't even see much of a rub mark, which is pretty cool. Well, in a way, it kind of sucks, because I like my guns really beat up, and I like how the paint finish wears, but I'll have to do a little bit extra work to beat this one up, I guess. But the gun's great. Remember, guys, order from smaller companies, smaller business. This is a great gun, and it really shows. If you're ever in the market to buy an AK, or you have a chance to buy one from NEG, you should spring on it instantly. It's a nice gun. It's beautiful to shoot. I cannot wait to do more videos on this. I haven't been this excited about a gun in a long time, and I love AKs. They're my favorite rifle pattern, and this one I'm going to really enjoy. So I really hope you enjoyed the video. As of before June of 2014, if you're watching this video after June 1st of 2014, I'm running a contest currently. I'm giving away a SOG Kiku. I'll leave a video link below where you can check out the giveaway contest if you want to look into that. More entries the better. There's no video responses or anything like that, so please feel free to check that video out and enter. But again, so if you like the video, please leave a like. If you really like the video, maybe check out my channel for some other videos and subscribe. Again, if you have the opportunity to buy an NEG AK or an NEG built gun, period, buy it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Okay, here's your treat. Thank you for letting me use you as a host. Thank you.